And how do you make money in all of this?
So we have two models. We either have a monthly subscription fee that providers pay us, or we take a percentage of tuition. So we have two different models right now.
And I'm looking at the most expensive one, and 5 days a week, 8 to 5, full time is $3,300. Doesn't seem that bad. It all is pretty affordable. And then how do the providers feel about your service and paying you some monthly fee?
Oh, you mean I'm the founder of the company, so I'm going to tell you they love it. But
well, I'm just curious. Like, is it that do people pay through the platform as well? Is that how
parents pay? So yeah, when the parent enrolls into the program, they pay through the platform.
So just like Airbnb, you pay. Do you take a percentage of that, or
yes? So for some programs, we take a percentage.
What is that? 5-10% or something?
10%.
10%. So to be on the platform, any new customers they get, they pay you 10%, but their existing customers, they don't have to pay you on.
That's right. When they bring students onto the platform, they don't pay us anything. That's right.
So, and the average school is going to be
average school has
10,000 a year.
Has about 8 to 10 children in the program, and about $10,000 a year. That's exactly right.
Yeah. So it's a no-brainer to acquire one of those students for $1,000 for them.
Yeah, exactly right.
Because they run at a 30% margin or something. So this is how they basically get new customers in the door. It's amazing. And then you are slowly going into micro schools. And how is that going?
So it's going really well. We made an announcement that we were expanding into micro schools. And since we've made that announcement, we've been getting a lot of interest, which has been great. And we launched it nationally as well. And so that's been really exciting. So we've been getting folks from all over the country who are starting micro schools. Another thing we're seeing a big trend of right now is outdoor schools. So folks are starting outdoor programs to deal with COVID. And so that's going really well.
I think that's, if you just look at the chances of getting it outdoors and socially distanced and with masks, it really is much lower according to all the science today. If you're doing this stuff outdoors, in some places you can be outdoors for the entire year or most of it.
Yeah, exactly.
In the Bay Area, if you have a sweater and a tent and maybe a heat lamp, you're fine for the entire year. There's probably only a couple of days in the peninsula where it's 50 or 60 degrees. And even then you can wear a sweater and be okay.
Go for it.
No, go ahead.
The idea of outdoor schools came from Scandinavia. And so they operate with the idea that there's no bad weather, there's just bad clothes. I heard that. I thought that was a German expression, not a Scandinavian one. But so you can, so the Bay Area, you can totally do year round. But in places like New York, we even have forest schools in New York, but they tend to not be open during the coldest winter months.
Did you say forest schools?
Yeah, we call them forest schools, outdoor schools, nature schools.
Yeah, Danish has forest schools. And kids in nature, adults in nature do really well. And why not have the entire school outdoors? Yeah, it's great. Kids. And I think one of the great things about these micro schools is I was talking to a parent who, their kid is ADHD or, just high energy, whatever, depending on how you feel about that diagnosis, if it's real or not, or if it's over diagnosed. And they were, I think, faced with this, teachers pressuring them to put their kids on ADHD medicine so they would sit and shut up basically and stay focused, as opposed to being vibrant young kids who want to run around. And I just think that's another opportunity here is, as a parent, I don't understand why so many people are so quick to drug their kids and put them on this medication to keep them in this factory farming schools. And, maybe it would be better to have them have the ability to be out and about. It'd be much better.
Yeah. Totally. I agree. I agree completely.